Welcome everybody to break 17197. This is our 24-25 Metal Universe half case team random part 2. Stay tuned to the end of this break. We're giving away a bonus spot in our extended case break giveaway. Giving away spot number 11 to one lucky participant at the end of this break as a nice little bonus. All right, 32 participants in this break. We have Major D, Jonathan, Christopher, Darcy 44, Aaron, Dan, Serge, Jonathan, CH3, Darcy 44, Bruins 37, Robert, Jonathan, Kyle, Jonathan, No Hands 70, Jonathan, Jamie, Dan, Paul, Mike, Darcy 44, M Tower 5, No Hands 70, Bruins 37, Ronald and Frank Jen. Copy those across the randomizer. Major D down to Frank Jen. Major D down to Frank Jen. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Darcy down to Paul. Darcy down to Paul. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tampa, Anaheim. Tampa down to Anaheim. Here we go with your teams. Darcy 44 Tampa, Robert Philadelphia, Darcy 44 Dallas, No Hands 70 Vegas, Jonathan Vancouver, Darcy 44 with Boston, Bruins 37 with Los Angeles, Jonathan with Pittsburgh and Toronto, M Tower with Nashville, Frank Jen Montreal, Jonathan with San Jose and Edmonton, Dan with New Jersey, Serge Washington, Bruins 37 St. Louis, CH3 Minnesota, Kyle Florida, Jonathan Winnipeg, Jamie Calgary, Christopher Detroit, Jonathan Arizona Utah, Jonathan with Ottawa, Aaron Carolina, Jonathan the Islanders, Major D Buffalo, Dan with Colorado, No Hand 70 with Columbus, Mike with Seattle, Ronald with the Rangers, Jonathan Chicago, and Paul with Anaheim. Couple of minutes for trades. Another minute or so, guys. All right, last call for trades. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Good luck with Metal Universe. Here we go. All right, we have a waving of Jason Robertson. Waving Jason Robertson and Lane Hudson. Rookie. 2 hits in that pack. There's only 2 hits this year, I guess. All right, Victor Mancini, auto for the New York Rangers. Rookie auto, Victor Mancini for the Rangers. Brennan Othman. A rookie for the Rangers. Search engines, Brock Faber for Minnesota and Scott Morrow, rookie, Carolina. Gen Z of Katagoche for the Anaheim Ducks and Katagoche regular rookie for Anaheim. Blast Furnace for the Vegas Golden Knights of Tomas Hertl and Bradley Nadeau, rookie. Counterpoise of Thatcher Demko, Vancouver, and Olin Zellweger. Z-Force, Steven Stamkos for Nashville. And Victor Mancini, rookie. These packs. Don't like opening. Tyler Toffoli, Silver Shots for the San Jose Sharks. Logan Stankoven, rookie. Alexander Barkov, alphabetical for Florida, and Marshall Rafai. William Karlsson, Silver Shots for Vegas. Ethan Del Maestro, rookie for Chicago. Prospects of Maverick Bourque for Dallas and Arshdeep Bains for Vancouver. Prospects of Rutger McGroarty for Pittsburgh and Pierrick Dubé, rookie Washington. Prospects Marshall Rafai for Toronto and Zach Dean, rookie. Sidney Crosby, Z-Force for Pittsburgh. Mitchkov, rookie for Philadelphia. Numbered out of 199. Dawning of Matt Boldy, Speckle for Minnesota, and Vasily Pominarik. We go with box number 2. Microfibers of Philip Forsberg for the Nashville Predators. And Nikita Shibrikov, a rookie. Donning of Robert Thomas for the St. Louis Blues and Brian Hallinan. Rookie. Kirill Kaprizov, Z-Force for Minnesota, and Justin Brezzo. Sam Reinhart, alphabetical, and Logan Morrison, a rookie. Wyatt Johnston, silver shots for Dallas, and Zachary Bolduc. Search engines of Logan Stankoven for Dallas, and Akil Thomas, a rookie. Prospects auto, Samuel Honzik for the Calgary Flames. Prospects auto, and Oscar Back, rookie. Gen Z, Alex DeBrincat for Detroit, and Zach Ostapchuk, rookie. Jack Eichel, alphabetical, and Gage Gonzalez. Points per game, Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. And Macklin Celebrini, a rookie for San Jose. Prospects, Seamus Casey for New Jersey, and Brendan Brisson. Prospects of Samuel Honzik for Calgary, and Nikolai Kovalenko, rookie. Prospects of Brendan Brisson for Vegas, Luca Del Baluz for Columbus. Z-Force, McKinnon, and Phil Kemp, rookie. On a pack, box number 2. Robert Thomas at a 199, Silver Shots Spectrum, St. Louis, and Emil Littleberg for Tampa. Box number 3. Jared McCann, silver shots for Seattle. Mason Morelli, rookie. Points per game, Sebastian Aho for Carolina, and Nikita Shiprikov. Blast Furnace of Rutger McGroarty for Pittsburgh, and Oscar Back. Connor Bedard, Z-Force for Chicago, Zach Ostapchuk for Ottawa. Robert Thomas, Z-Force for St. Louis, Gage Gonzalez, rookie. Blast Furnace out of 199, Nick Suzuki, Speckle for Montreal, and Seamus Casey, rookie. We have a Dark Matter, Cutter Goche for the Anaheim Ducks. Nice hit for Anaheim. These are awesome cards. I like that matte finish. They are very cool. They are case hit, I think. So Cutter Gauthier, Dark Matter, Anaheim, and Connor Geeky. Prospects, Connor Geeky for Tampa, Justin Brazeau. Prospects of Gage Gonzalez and Phil Kemp. Katagoche prospects for Anaheim, Emil Lilberg. Sam Reinhart, silver shots for Florida, Luca Del Baluz rookie. Search engines, Liam Ogren and Macklin Celebrini rookie. Sebastian Aho, alphabetical, and Brian Hallinan. Peric Dubé, rookie auto for the Washington Capitals. Nice hit for the Caps. Peric Dubé, rookie auto. And Sam Colangelo. Sebastian Aho, Gen Z, center for Carolina, and Liam Ogren for Minnesota. Box 4. We have on the button Carter Verhaeghe for the Florida Panthers. On the button, Macklin Celebrini, rookie. Blast Furnace of Anton Lundell for Florida and Akil Thomas. Z-Force of Jack Hughes, New Jersey, and Brendan Brisson. Leon Draisaitl, alphabetical for Edmonton, Vasily Pominarev. Search engines of Luke Evangelista for Nashville and Lane Hudson. Brady Tkachuk, silver shots for Ottawa, Brennan Othman for the Rangers. Brandon Brisson, rookie auto for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Brian Hallinan. Gen Z, Alexis Lafreniere and Justin Brazeau. Jonathan Quick, alphabetical, and Phil Kemp. Counterpoise of Linus Ullmark for Ottawa, Zachary Balduke. Prospects of Colin Graff for San Jose and Scott Morrow, Carolina. Prospects of Ivan Fedotov for Philadelphia, Cutter Gauthier. Prospects of Bradley Anato for Carolina and Logan Morrison. Z-Force of Patrick Kane, Detroit, and Nikolai Kovalenko. And final pack of box number 4. We have Search Engines, William Eklund, numbered at a 199 for the San Jose Sharks, and Luca Del Bel Baluz, rookie for Columbus. Box number 4. 5, sorry. Box number 5. All right, Nick Suzuki, Silver Shots for Montreal. Phil Kemp, Edmonton. Counterpoise of UC Saros for Nashville. Zachary Bolduc for St. Louis. Blast Furnace of Michkov for Philadelphia. Keel Thomas. Z-Force of John Tavares for Toronto. Brendan Brisson, Vegas. Z-Force of Bradley Nadeau for Carolina. Nikolai Kovalenko. Martin Necas, alphabetical out of 199 for the Carolina Hurricanes, and Luca Del Bel Baluz. We have a gold bullion of Jordan Kyrou for the St. Louis Blues. This one, gold bullion. And Macklin Celebrini, rookie. Andrei Kuzmenko, Silver Shots for Calgary. Vasily Pominarev. Josh Stone, Search Engines, and Lane Hudson, rookie. Prospects Mason Morelli for Vegas and Scott Morrow, Carolina. Liam Ogren, Prospects for Minnesota. Katagoche for Anaheim. Prospects Josh Stone, Utah, and Logan Morrison. Dylan Larkin, Detroit, and Brendan Othman, Rangers. What's up, Brian? We've got some red. Oliver Borgstrand, red PMG for the Seattle Kraken, numbered 56 out of 100. And Brian Hallinan. Yeah, been pretty solid so far, Brian, I would say. Gen Z of Uri Slafkovsky from Montreal. Justin Brazo. Finish off box number 5. Box number 6. You excited for the cup? I'll have the, so those of you who are waiting, I'll have the, I ran out of time today. I will have the cup cases up tomorrow during the day for the team buys for release. I've got a couple of randoms up there already, but I'll have the team buys priced for tomorrow. Linus Olmark alphabetical, and Nikolai Kovalenko. Yeah, we were swamped today at the store, so I didn't get a chance, but I started pricing, but that's as far as I got. Z-Force, Matthew Barzell, and Katagoche. Nice. Yeah, I'll be posting tomorrow. Counterpoise of Aiden Hill for Vegas, and Scott Morrow for Carolina. bit of pack damage there. Nick Suzuki Dawning for Montreal and Lane Hudson, Montreal. Z-Force, Brock Besser, Vancouver. Brennan Othman for the Rangers. Randoms are at 309. So not bad. We have one of these. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called. The metal helmets. This one for Carolina. Metalheads. Metalheads, that's what they're called. Metalhead, Carolina. And Zachary Bolduc. Brock Faber, Alphabetical, and Zach Dean, St. Louis. Yeah, I mean they're still boxes. They're not that much more to start than last year. So the release price of the cup this year is pretty aggressive. So believe it or not, a tin of the cup so far this year is cheaper than if you're to buy 22-23 the cup right now. So how weird is that? Kirill Marchenko silver shots and Bradley Nadeau. I'm sure it'll go up, but it's right now for release. That's what the price is. So definitely the best time to buy the cup is for release. Seamus Casey prospects red out of 50 for the New Jersey Devils and Logan Morrison, Seattle. Prospects Zachary Bolduc and Victor Mancini for the Rangers. Prospects Victor Mancini, Rangers, and Michkov for Philly. Zach Ostapchuk, prospects for Ottawa, and Vasily Pominarev for Pittsburgh. And search engines, Adam Fantilli, Columbus, Olin Zellweger. I don't know, I think we'll, like right now I've just posted them at 8 o'clock because cup cases don't take that long to break. So I think we'll probably just go regular time. I'll talk to Jimmy, I think he's doing release, and see if he wants anything done earlier. But Logan Morrison, prospects auto for Seattle. Because I mean a cup case only really takes about half an hour. So Akil Thomas. So we could go through 8 or 9 cases just in an evening of breaks. Gen Z of Matthew Barzell and Brandon Abriso for Vegas. So yeah, I'll check with Jimmy and see if he wants them posted earlier. I'll talk to him tomorrow. Yeah, maybe see if he wants. Maybe we'll do like an early bird random or two just earlier on in the day, so you guys can have a sneak peek at it, kind of thing. Maybe try that, and then the rest of them we'll take a break and then do the rest of them at night. We shall see. All right, Michael Bunting, red PMG for the Pittsburgh Penguins. 7 out of 100. 1 off his jersey. And Shakir Mukamadula. Matthew Tkachuk Z-Force for Florida and Mason Morelli, Vegas. Numbered out of 50, Matt Boldy, silver shots, gold parallel for the Minnesota Wild. It's starting at $13.99. We have some up on the site at $13.99, Jonathan. And Maxime Slipikov. I don't think they're going to stay at that price too long. I think the restock price on them is going to be pretty steep. But that's our launch price on them. On the button, Leon Draisaitl for the Edmonton Oilers. It will be big for sure. And we have another Metalheads for Calgary. Yeah, for it to release at 1,400 is I think very reasonable for the year that it is. Matt Rempe. So we'll see where it goes from there. I'll know in the first couple of days that how quickly it's going to jump, if it does jump. A lot depends on restock costs after the original allocation is gone. But I'm not expecting an allocation to last anyone more than a couple of weeks. I don't know. I'm not sure, Brian. I'm not sure. Evan Bouchard, points of the game for Edmonton, and Sam Colangelo. All I can guarantee is that that's the price it is right now on the site before it releases. Yeah. Emil Lilleberg, prospects for Tampa. Zach Ostapchuk for Ottawa. Yeah, and everybody did, and that's why I think it's going to go very, very quickly, and it's going to sell out pretty quick. So donning of Anton Lundell for Florida and Liam Ogren. Because once there's a restock price from the wholesalers and we see what it is, that's when we're going to know how quickly things are going to change. Brennan Othman, Z-Force, Rangers, and Connor Geekie, Tampa. So if you're going to grab the cup, I'd get it on it early, is my advice in the first week or two. Search engines of Quinton Byfield and Emil Lilleberg. Robert Thomas, Silver Shots, and Nikita Shibrikov. Alex Iafallo and Oscar Back. Prospects Logan Morrison and Gage Gonzalez. Prospects Phil Kemp and Seamus Casey. Frank Nazar, Gen Z, Chicago, and Yan Kuznetsov. Search engines, Connor Bedard for Chicago and Joshua Waugh for Montreal. Oh, I know what our allocation is, yeah. Yeah, I know what our allocation is. Final box. What do we have here? We have a liquid gold. Nice hit for the Boston Bruins. David Pastrnak. Check it out. Liquid gold David Pastrnak. Wow. These are cool. They're pretty flimsy. Very, very cool for Boston. Sweet. They're the chase ones. Yeah, they're quite a lot. Nikita Shibrikov. At least a couple of hundred, I would think. Martin Necas, Carolina Auto. Oscar Back. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Alphabetical. Roman Josi and Zach Ostapchuk. Gen Z, Jack Hughes and Gage Gonzalez. Counterboys, Andre Vasilevsky, Macklin Celebrini. Donning of Jonathan Marchessault and Brian Hallinan. Z-Force, Brad Lambert and Justin Brazeau. Alphabetical, Tim Stützle, Logan Morrison. John Tavares, Silver Shots, and Zachary Balduke. Search engines of Maverick Bork for Dallas and Akil Thomas. Nikita Shibrika, prospects for Winnipeg, and Brendan Brisson. Prospects of Gavin Brindley and Nikolai Kovalenko. Prospects Shakir Mukhamadullin and Luca Delbel Baluz. Lane Hudson, Z-Force for Montreal, and Phil Kemp, and final pack. Out of 399, Zach Hyman, Z-Force Gold, or Rave, sorry, Z-Force Rave for Edmonton, and Emil Littleberg for the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, we have our extended spot to give away, so bear with me a sec while I set that up. Nice bonus. All right, so we have all 32 teams entered in the randomizer, Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Give it away, spot number 11 in our extended case giveaway break. Here we go, everyone, 4 times. Team at the top at the end of 4 randoms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the owner of the New Jersey Devils. New Jersey is Dan Dubé. Congratulations, Dan. Spot number 11 is yours, sir. All right, that does it for break 17197. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much.